So we shot a video last night. It was kind of dark, so it was a little bit grainy, a little bit dark, but we had our three horses, and this was one of them, that were over next to each other. And we had a guest in an RV, had a generator going. There was a lot of wind, so one of the horses, Sonny, got extremely anxious about what was going on. And we wanted to bring that level, his anxiety, down, because if we just left it, he would have been anxious all night long. When this horse, Sonny, last night got pretty amped up, he got him and another horse, Jazz, amped up as well. So they were all running around together. We realized that it was Sonny that was causing it. Once I went in and calmed Sonny down, these two calmed down really quickly. So anyhow, watch the video, check it out, and then let me know what you think.
Here's Scott Candle. He's working with Sonny, who's very distracted with something, got spooked, and is having a hard time calming down. We do have some guests in an RV nearby with a generator going. It's getting his attention so he can get his mind back to the present and not worry about the future or worry about what happened in the past.
See, when they get back to the present, like Sissy just said, their head will come down. He kind of goes off here, he's leaving away, he's kind of going away, his head will come up, he'll get more distracted about other things that aren't right here, they aren't right now. I'd like him to get some follow-up so that we can start focusing on me rather than focusing on the things that are bothering him. I'm just going to work him back and forth, see how easy I can get his attention back over here. He's looking at the thing he thinks he needs to be afraid of. We've got a horse right next to him here and a horse right over here. They're all feeding off of each other. We got a wind blowing tonight, so we've got a guest with a generator going, and people driving with trailers over here, and so a lot of things going on. We're not really sure what exactly sparked the initial anxiety in him, the initial fear. I could use a flag. And I'm just gonna running around shouldn't make any difference to him as long as I'm in here. He should be still focused on me. But you know that when you're riding with other horses or you're being around and there's a group of horses, they're going to kind of get that herd mentality, and if one horse goes, then the rest of them are going to start to get upset. Well, they're just kind of reading off of each other. But the idea is that the horse feeds off of us and feeds a calm, quiet, that they're safe here. They don't need to be worried. It doesn't make any difference if you keep getting distracted. I'll just ask him for his attention again. He's kind of relaxed. He has his focus on me. And he's kind of in the here and now. And I'm just going to stand here and just be quiet, relax. This is not a time that we can ask them to even do anything, because all we're trying to do is get them to stay focused and out of the false things that they're thinking are going to happen out there. So that was just a spook, because you heard the other horse flopping his head bag around. In his mind thinks he's just supposed to get bothered, nervous. But every time he comes back here, this is a good spot. Even if he is flipping that thing around, it's still a calm spot. Anytime that we're with our horses, that's a safe spot, whether we're on their back or on the ground. And when the horses know that, they start to look to us for the safety. They can calm down and let that anxiety go. I'd like to see him lick and chew if he could. He still looks around. If he looks off to the right there, I'll just step off to the left and see if I can draw his attention back to me. Looks to the left, I'll look to the right, walk to the right. There's our lick and chew. So there's exercises we can do on the ground, and this is a great one to do on the ground, but we can do things on their back too, and they start to get worried about other things. They got to be able to they need to have something to go to. They need to have a channel in their brain that they can use to figure out how to get out of that situation. His channel in his brain is to run back and forth in the pen and to get worried. But we want to change that pattern, that channel in his brain, that when he starts to get bothered by things, especially if we're around, to just look to us and we're the safety, that we're okay, everything's going to be all right. spot right in here where he runs back and forth. And it was kind of like a go-to spot for him whenever he gets scared. He'll run back and, you get a horse that gets nervous and they'll pace back and forth in a stall or a pen, and you can tell where there's dips and there's holes where they're going back and forth. And he was real bad about pacing back and forth in the stall when he first got here, because that was just anxiety inside of him. He's better. This just happens to be something that's a little bit, it just kind of popped up, and we really don't understand, maybe don't know exactly what happened and why he got scared, but it's okay. It's always a good learning thing. Help him find his own way down. Good. Hopefully you guys can hear this. I don't have a microphone on, so.
And it's getting pretty dark.
So the other two horses, I don't know if you can see them, but they went back into their stalls and they're calmer. And the reason was because he was the one that was really kind of getting the anxiety, and he was kind of jacking them up. So it doesn't mean that they'll be perfectly calm when we leave, but hopefully it will help them through the night. So when there's a horse like him, when he was kind of running back and forth here, that's not the time to be mad at him, to scold him and tell him to knock it off. All we want to do when they get like that is get their attention back. When they get to where they're scared and they're running